It's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
And boom. What's up? Welcome back, goddammit, to another edition of Tell Me a Joke, the guideline of chasing the dream. I'm your host, the Maniacal Menace, Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slick Back. Boom, happy Black History Month, everybody. We here. I'm a black man and I'm doing it. All right. Man, it's new. It's new. Man, 2025 is coming in kind of rough. Everybody okay? Y'all all right? Everybody doing all right? Woo! We got blizzards. I'm out here with a jacket on and I did not even need it. I didn't need this at all today. It is warm and I'm glad that this wind is blowing. A good brisk 10 a.m. in the morning, you know? It's nice. I didn't expect this. Well, I probably should have expected the sun to be directly in a nigga face, but it is what it is, you know. We out here, we doing it. It's I guess I had a question to ask people. Like, chime in if you like, you know, like, share, subscribe, all that. Hit me up at, if you want to send something, tell me a joke, at gmail.com. But like, if you had something, like nowadays, what do you do? Since I've older now, like there's certain things that I do depending on what it is. You know, if you put your hand in something and you're not really sure what it was, like what is your first reaction to do? Do you smell it? You know, do you just immediately wipe it off? Do you lick it? Some people lick it. I've seen people lick certain things that they've touched. It's just weird shit. You know, where do you go with it? Do you try to wash it off? Sometimes I can't be in a place to wash my hands, so you just I normally smell it. I gotta know what the hell it is on my hand that I didn't touch. You know, I can't just put it away or just wipe it off thinking that it's okay. I gotta go home and touch other people. I definitely need to go ahead and maybe smell it, make sure it's not shit. You know, most of the stuff that's under your fingernails anyway is shit. You know, shout out to those people that bite their nails. I don't understand how you do it. Especially down to the meat. You bite your nail down to the meat where it's bleeding and shit. That's gross. The sun is really affecting right now. I'm glad I got my shades on, my glasses, because if I wouldn't have had these, it's just like ugh. But working, getting things done. You know, the journey never ends. It's just, the dream never stops. It's like, where do you go with the dream once you're in it? You know, eventually it's gonna lead somewhere, but I gotta stop looking to the future. I gotta stay in the present. It's hard to stay in the present sometimes. It's very difficult to stay in the presence of, you know, hard times, just because you want to be in the outcome, you want to be where everything is better at. And I was thinking, because I used to have a joke way back when, like, if I myself at that time, if I would have went back in the past and I would have met my past self, would I be able to overpower my past self? And the answer to that back then was yes. I'd be able to overpower that little ass nigga. But now, as I've gotten older, I realized that if my past self came to the future, to this day and age now, that motherfucker, that nigga then, and he might overpower me now. I got this old man strength going on, which is nice. The old man strength is cool, because I thought I was a weak bitch for a minute. I think certain things that I would pick up, but I'm picking up heavy shit all day, 8 hours a day. So I gotta realize that, you know, that eventually after a while, you know, after you do a heavy workout, shit's gonna be really heavy and it's gonna be hard to pick it up. So, you know, most of the times I come outside thinking that I'm weak and I can't pick up the heavy shit that I used to be able to pick up. But then I realize to other people that don't normally pick it up, oh, nigga, this shit heavy. And you've been dealing with this shit all day? Oh, nigga, all day, for years. 8 hours a day, and so I got that daddy strength going on, which is pretty dope. Daddy strength is cool, but my bones hurt. My bones, I need to get back on the fucking oat milk. Don't help the bones. They say milk does the body good, but it wasn't oat milk. It wasn't almond milk. It wasn't oat milk. It wasn't that soy shit. You need to get back. I really don't know. I probably should do more research on it, but who gives a shit? I know how I feel, and it's good. It's good that I'm realizing this. But if my past self did come to the future, it'd be a tough time. It'd be a tough one. I'd really have to, use my wisdom. I think that's what it comes down to. Wisdom over brawn. I think that's what I would have to rely on. Because that motherfucker back then, my goodness. Couldn't keep him still. Little ADHD kid can't keep him still. You couldn't keep him still. He climbing on walls like Spider-Man and shit. You swear that motherfucker was a different human being. I slowed down now in my older days, which is cool. Slowing down is nice, I don't want to, doctor bills are expensive and I got to pay for that. So I got to be careful. You can't always call workman's comp if you fuck some shit up at work. Oh, and you're a smoker? Good job. Good luck. And you ain't getting nothing for that shit. You got to be careful out here. You got to be careful as you get older. I ain't fucking twisted an ankle in I don't know how long. I don't even know I don't remember what it feels like. Remember rolling ankles? Have you rolled your ankle recently? You out there with unsupportive shoe wear? Rolling ankles? Man, I can understand if it's treacherous outside. You walk around limbs and sticks and shit, but if you just normal, I know I got some friends with baby ankles. They got them Bambi ankles, them fucking ankles real weak. Just a nigga with weak ankles? Oh, Lord. And he rolls his ankles often. And rolling ankles is, that is, stubborn toes happens often. But every now and then you'll get a good stubbing of the toe that'll take you out. Oh, just those little things. A paper cut? When the last time you got a paper cut? I can't, fucking paper cuts. I remember when on Jackass, when Steve-O and I guess Chris Pontius was doing that paper cut challenge where they would take pieces of cardboard paper and split their fingers right there and just right through the finger. Just thinking about that, there's certain things that being in this world nowadays, there's certain things that make me cringe, like somebody skinning their knee or being dragged behind something. Oh my goodness, I couldn't take it. I can't. It makes right there in my balls. It makes my balls tickle a little bit when I see somebody get really, really hurt. That I know that I've been through. I'm like, ooh, my son now. I gotta let him know. You gonna get that knee scrape. Everybody gets that knee. Do kids get that knee scrape? That right there on the knee, right there in the middle. Everybody usually got one, a big scar on the knee, cause they played outside. I don't know if kids got that big knee scar no more. I don't think they probably got callous thumbs now. That's probably the new childhood scar now. Is a good callous thumb or a weak back. Yeah, I don't see many kids with I fell out of tree stories or nothing like that. Maybe their Roblox character fell out of a tree, or they was jumping out of a tree on Fortnite. That is understandable, but I don't think kids play outside too much. I mean, they make them do it at recess and everything. Man, I seen a meme today saying that all the other generations had a fun time, but my generation is the generation where motherfuckers wanted to grow up and be adults, and it's like, that fucking sucks. And we don't have it's rough. It is rough out here. There's just so much mentally, things that have been shown to us now, and now that we're older, and it's like, I gotta deal with this. Yes, yeah. Now we know what it is, bitch. Deal with it, and it's like, oh shit, it is, man. Life is. You know, everything you really walking on eggshells nowadays. Nowadays you tiptoeing you tiptoeing through the PC culture. And motherfuckers is just so sensitive, and I hate it. You watch old shows and shit back then. That's why people getting found out now. It's like you can't do that to women. You know, you can't. You can't. But back then it was like a shillelagh. No bigger than the rule of thumb. It is so crazy nowadays, which is good. I mean, it's good that things are being shown to us, but it's like, oh man, what do you do? Where am I going? Who knows? I don't know. Trying to make a conversation out of nothing, pulling shit out of thin air. Where does it go? This is the creativity that gets me to keep writing things, keep writing shit. Things will eventually kind of change, the background and all that. Like all this, I probably start shifting over as I start doing things. We might move inside, you know, once the budget for the studio starts to pick up. But right now, they got to worry about being an adult, and that sucks. That sucks. When the reality hits, it's like, all right, nigga, you can't keep playing no more. It's like when things got to really shift over, it's like, all right, you really got to walk that thin line of, you know, how the past used to be and what the future is going to be. How you going to make through it? How you going to make do? How you going to get through it? Because, oh boy, you know, people can come on here and tell you about all the good things that's happening, but nigga, shit ain't got cut off yet. But things get difficult. Nigga, that snow day, ooh, it was nice. It was a pretty snow day. But that fucks up a nigga money. Once again, I shall say it. It's like, god damn. What do? You keep pushing. You keep pushing. You can't give up. That's when you give up. That's when the time starts. That's when the death clock begins. It's like you're just not gonna try anymore. Nah, New Orleans wouldn't be New Orleans after Katrina if, you know, motherfuckers didn't keep going. You can go in the Ninth Ward now. There's still places that look like right after Katrina. You know how long it's been since Katrina? Yeah. Now, what if New Orleans stayed like that? Because people just was like, fuck it. I don't want to do it no more. You know how wild that would be? It'd be a desolate land. It'd be a place forgotten. Like Jazzland. Jazzland gone. It was a good time at one point. You know, but fuck you bringing an attraction like that down to New Orleans. It was good. You better stick to your blue bayous and bayous nets. Man. Can't say niggas can't have good things. We can. It's just, you know, maintaining it after that. It's very difficult to maintain. That's one of the things I think if you're gonna make the fame that you want, if you're gonna make your notoriety, how you gonna maintain it? Like, what is it there for you to maintain? I've seen people come and go, and I don't know what happens. It just seems like, oh man, what happened to this person? Why that person not around no more? I hope they still doing well. Chingy's starting to resurface. What happened to Chingy? You know, I like the way you do that right there. We did. We like the way he did that right there. And but there's other people that I would like to know where they're at. And where's Bobby Shmurda? He got out of jail. He ain't doing shit no more, is he? What is he doing? Did the hat ever come back? Did he ever get the hat back? I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, shout out to DJ Unk. You know, rest in peace. Man. It's like, what? 22, man, the beginning of the years, it has been a pattern, and you see it. It's like, oh, you better hunker down because they're going to take the greats. We got to wash the world with some shit. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I guess it's just a significant time because it is a new, like that year is over. It's a new year, and for somebody of a significance of a significant importance dies at the beginning of the year, it's a very strange thing. And when it's a whole bunch of people, that everybody's like, no, they didn't make it. They just saw the promised land, and then boom, they was gone. Yeah, it's like, it's a bit of slow on the day. It's like you're being a bit morbid. It's because I gotta think about things. It's things you gotta think. Sometimes you gotta take things slow. You can't always just try to rush through it and think, oh yeah, boom, I'm done. Maybe you should take a step back. Look at it from a different angle. Maybe you can get a different perspective if you just take things slower. Why not think about, like, measure twice, cut once? Think about it a second time before you just be like, oh, I'm going to put that. I'm not a perfectionist, but I'm a person that I prefer quality over quantity. Even though I've been doing this for so long now, it's became quantity, but I prefer quality. So it's just like, how do you get better? How to get better? I got people coming. We gonna talk to a whole bunch of fun people. This is gonna be great. Let me tell you about negative equity. It's that bullshit. All right. Yeah, I'm not a person to talk about numbers and shit, but man, it makes work on your credit. Do something in life. I don't know. It's like, what route do you take when you just want to be an entertainer, but life comes at you so hard that that's all you can talk about? It's like, yeah, how's your income, homie? Is it going well? You saving? You put towards a Roth IRA? You got your 401k, or is you fucking with a pension? How you putting your money towards? There's one thing that I gotta get is insurance and shit. So it's just like, everybody needs insurance. How do you make your insurance on an entertainment salary? That's another thing that you got to think about if you're just gonna go ahead and do it on your own. I mean, not everybody has insurance, but insurance is good, is it? I don't know. It seems like just a money grab. Like, you just gonna collect from me for something that possibly might happen, and then you gonna penalize me for if something does happen, and I go ahead and use your services. This doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, that's why I pay you, right? That's why I pay you, so you can go ahead and service what I need whenever something gets fucked up. That's the insurance. That I'm insuring my shit. Yeah, but if my shit fucks up, you get mad at me? It wasn't my fault. Now you gonna raise prices on shit? Hold on. Let me look at liability. I don't know. Man, the world, oof, where is it at to where you can just, at what point? I was talking to my foreman today. He was like, man, it's hard out here. And I was like, oh shit. Nigga, you saying this. Nigga, you make the money. You make the bigger money than I do. Me being an electrician, I do make nice money. But it's just like, oh, no. When this guy is like, nigga, it's hard. It's like, whoa. You going through it too? He's like, 8 years ago, it wasn't like this. It wasn't like that. It was nice. Being an electrician was one shit. You made money. Now, I don't know what's going on. I can't save can't save a dime. It's like, what is happening? Yeah, the world's going to shit. Things are ending soon. I don't know. That's just me talking out of my ass. But when you do go through the hardships, it's nice when, like, the greatness comes from that. And, oh boy, it does get really good when it does. We'll see when these taxes come in, how things go. Ugh. Lower middle class, lower class, classes. Happy Black History Month. Shh, trying to keep a black man down. I gotta rise above it. Pull myself up by my bootstraps. My bootstrap straps pop, goddammit. Fuck you expect me to do? Can't even take off to go fucking. I ain't got the money to go buy new boots. I did though, and I'm glad I bought me some new boots. I'm on my feet all day, man. You gotta worry about them feet. Take care of them dogs, man. Take care of them dogs. If you're gonna be on your feet all day, shit. Be on my feet all day, something fuck up, and then I can't get on the stage. Then what happens? I'm an entertainer. I want to be behind the mic somehow, and I can't get on. I think about crush points all the time. That's one of the things you got to worry about at work when you work in construction. Crush points, pinch points, points that you get between two heavy shits. I could lose a goddamn finger, and oh man, I want to get out of this field so bad. It gets dangerous every day, and I was about to say y'all not helping the nigga, but no, I gotta do this on my own. But oh boy, I don't wanna, hear about electrocution and shit. I was just talking about MacGyver his damn self. Nigga, MacGyver was on his own though. He was doing his damn thing. He understood. But man, I understand electrical. Nigga, apparently I'm digging around medium voltage. I don't know if you motherfuckers understand what that is. It doesn't matter. I just learned what it was too. I thought it was just high voltage and low voltage, but no, there's another voltage in between that is still, fucking send you to the heavens when you're not prepared. All dogs go to heaven, and I'm a dog, goddammit. And I don't want to be out here fucking around with this medium voltage. It's like, oh, we're gonna need to get you a fiberglass probe. Just so, because we need to find this direct burial. Meaning direct burials, meaning this is not in case. These are medium voltage wires, meaning so it's like 1240, 12 volts, 1240 volts, 480 volts, 220. Regardless, it'll do something goddamn damage to you. So you gotta be, you'll die. Like, no, not damage, whatever. You'll die fucking around with this shit. So, what the fuck did he say? Did he say 1240? I don't understand what that medium voltage, whatever, because 480 is high. Low is 120 to 240, 240 to 480 is high voltage, and then medium voltage would probably be which is, I ain't never heard of it. So, you know what? Don't even worry about it. But this is some new shit that in its direct burial. It's right in the ground. And like if power lines, don't monkey around power lines. Remember there was like, boom, they had the commercials about power lines on the ground and shit, and then monkeys come around and they grab the power line and then boom, dead monkey. Remember that shit? Y'all remember those commercials? They don't have commercials like that no more, and you probably should, because power lines get knocked down all the time, and if there's a live line on the ground, you cannot walk within like 30 feet of that line or you will die. Like, it will electrocute you through the ground. Depending on if you are stuck in a situation like that and your car is around power lines, you should probably stay in the car unless you can't and you have to move. Then you got to make sure that you jump out your car with both feet planted on the ground. And then for you to leave that area, which makes you 30 feet away, for you to get 30 feet away, you need to shuffle your feet. Don't pick them up off the ground, because once you pick them up off the ground, then you break that connection, and now you just have voltage going through your body, and that shit'll shoot out through your nose, through your fingertips, through your toes. It'll blow your dick off. It'll blow your dick straight off, depending on what it's touching. If your zipper right there, if your zipper is down, oh, boom. The path of least resistance, and bang, bang, bang. Yeah. So, this is what I'm dealing with. Medium voltage. Take this fiberglass probe, so when y'all digging, y'all don't fucking hit it and blow yourselves up. Yeah, I don't want no parts of this. I would prefer to do other things, but my life doesn't permit that at this point, and I also have a child in the family. So, I gotta make do. But, I can't be all morbid about it, and I have to be happy. You have to make yourself happy. I'm happy now. My Yeti mug makes me happy. I found this on a job site, and I cleaned it up, because nobody was going to claim it. And it keeps the shit hot. Boom. It's not an endorsement. I just really enjoy that mug. Hey, burn your mug. And that's McDonald's coffee in there. Motherfuckers talk about what type of coffee y'all like. What is your preferred coffee? Folgers? Maxwell? McDonald's. I get the Dunkin'. Fans of Donald's, people that's fans of Dunkin' coffee. And how you make who likes their coffee black? I'm not a black coffee drinker. I need my shit like a cocoa or something like that. I'll put marshmallows in that bitch if it was hot chocolate, but it's not. It's coffee, and it keeps me going. When I finally realized how to make coffee that didn't go against my already hyperactiveness, that actually helped it out. Because I used to drink coffee then go to sleep. It was weird. I didn't mix the right proportions, and then I realized the proportions that you need to make. Now I got a Keurig and everything's a lot easier. But I got the refillable cups, because buying those other just Keurig pods and you get 10 for this much, and I can get just a bucket and refill. Man, fuck you. All right, fuck you. I understand what you did, and I'm a loophole around that. I don't. God damn, that isn't why. It don't make sense. Them pods are so expensive. I look at price now. It's crazy. You got to look at price now when there's another little munchkin that also eats your wallet. So you have to look at prices now. And I'm like, nah, what's going to save my dollars? I'm not going to keep buying these pods. I tell you that. I'm going to go ahead and find something that I can get refill. And then I have all types of fucking Folgers, all types of coffee, instead of just this one pod. And if you have your own pod that you can fill up yourself, you can put two types of coffee together. I ain't never did that yet, but I'm pretty sure it would be pretty cool. I don't know. You can have a medium and a dark roast together. Two types of bold flavors, the aromatics in your mouth, or something of the sort. I like coffee. I've had the mushroom coffee, which is pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Mushroom tea. Mushroom tea is fun. I haven't had a good mushroom tea in a minute. Normally I don't do the teas when I take my mushrooms. I like to grind it up, mince it up in a grinder, and then put it in a shot glass of lemon juice, because that kills all the bad juju inside of it, and you can taste it without feeling like the sickness. Oh, it's a good way to go. And then it doesn't take long before it hits you, and then boom, off to Happy Land after that. And man, if anybody wants to go to Happy Land with me one day and just walk in the woods and think about hit me up. Let me know. I like going on hikes. A good hike with a few road ones through the forest out here. I haven't been in a minute, but I do miss it. And this is a good day. This is a grandioso day to go get not lost, but follow a trail. And Texas got so many trails. You take bikes and shit. There's bike trails where you can ride bikes and ride over hills and jump dirt mounds and shit. Yeah, there's nobody watching you, so don't fuck up. But still, it's a good time. There's so many places you can go out here in Texas. If you just explore Texas, it's so goddamn big with so many things, so many activities to do. And, I would have never found this in New Orleans. Back in Austin, we was going down the lakes and shit, and it's a good way to unwind and just, release. Go hug a tree. You definitely need to hug a tree. Get that energy back. If you don't give that energy back, you'll just walk around with it all day. And that negativeness, you don't need it. It's like a refresher just to get outside and not be behind the TV, because there ain't nothing but that negative aura that's all around you. Get that shit back, man. The plants are here for you. Fucking feel like a guru, like I need to be floating or something. But no, for real though, like definitely go get some fresh air. Like that definitely helps to clear a motherfucker's mind. If you're not a meditator, if you're not somebody that likes to go sit down and think about things like Black Myth Wukong on a pillow. However, if you don't do it monk style, get out there and meditate. Go ahead. Get out there and fucking really go walk through the trees and see some shit. Think about things. Take your pad out there. That's where you like to write at. Most people don't like to write out in the woods. I prefer to keep my wits about me. Ain't no telling what's out here. They do got hogs. The other day I saw a pig in the yard, and it was just a pig. It wasn't a hog, but still, just to see a potbelly in your yard is random. It's random. It's random as fuck. Why is a potbelly? Potbelly pig? Who's this pig for? This pig is definitely for somebody. But why is it in my yard now? Where are you gonna go back to your owner? Like, don't get hit by a car. It'd be crazy to see a pig get hit by. I don't think I've ever seen any pig getting hit by a car. Pigs understand. You see deer and shit, and dogs and cats and all that get rolled over. But there's a shitload of pigs out here, but none of them get hit by. I ain't never seen a pig get hit by a car. I ain't never seen a boar on the side of the road or anything like that. You know, that's crazy. Oh, I've seen skunks on the side of the road. Never seen, and there's pigs all over this place. Never seen a pig that has been like hit by a car that's just on the side of the road. These are smart little fuckers. Little things. Oof. Evasive species. I would like to go to the helicopter to shoot them down one day. That'd be fun. Ted Nugent, that shit. Where do you see yourself, Kyle? I don't know. It's like I ask myself this question often. Yeah, I mean, I know where I want to see myself, but where I think this might go, it's just like it's not where I want it to go. But who knows? Who knows? You just gotta keep on pushing, and as long as I push, I know things will move. You know, kind of like on Demon Slayer when they had to move the rock. On Demon Slayer, and they was pushing and pushing and pushing. Yeah, I don't think that's good for your body. You know, you got to make sure you got your fluids about you. And they wasn't drinking nothing. Your body will lock up. Your body will lock the fuck up if you're not ready. But they young. You definitely make sure you're on your P's and Q's. You know, you probably, as you're doing things, man, if somebody would have told me that, hey, all this tumbling that you're doing, all this flipping and shit is nice, it's nice. You like it? You like doing it? Yeah, make sure, you know, to keep it up, though. Make sure you stretch. Make sure you work that shit out. Because if not, eventually all that cartilage and tissue between them bones and joints is going to wear the fuck out. Because your body is just deteriorating from the inside out. And, you know, it's just preparing for you to die. So definitely work that shit out often, because shoulder bursitis is a motherfucker. And now I'm good, but oh boy, it used to wake me up at night. Wake me up, and that's from tumbling, doing partner stunts and shit, being a cheerleader for 8 years. That was a good one. I still want to see if I could do my toe. I know I shouldn't just try to randomly do a toe touch now. I'll pull all types of growing muscles, but eventually I'm gonna get my stretching back on. I was at one point, and then I stopped because I got lazy. But you know, that's difficult now at an older age. Nigga, you get lazy real easy. You get lazy real easy because I've been doing shit for 8 hours all day. All day I've been fucking moving heavy shit, and sometimes I just don't want to do anything. You know, so that's why I'm trying not to do construction anymore. So y'all gotta help me out. Help me out. Get me out of here. Get me out of this. I won't be in that world of entertainment. I'm here though. It's still. But yeah, I'm gonna show y'all the best. You think you got a good toe touch? Try me. Hit me up. Tell me a joke, yo, at gmail.com. Nah. I've won awards for my toe touch. Okay. Yeah, how masculine is that to come on here talking about how good your toe touch is, Kyle? Fuck what you talking about. Nigga, you think you an athlete? Put your toe touch up against mine, nigga. Let's get it. And I got pictures of a pretty toe touch, nigga. Y'all don't want none. Nigga, toe touch back tuck? What? We can get elaborate with it. Y'all don't want none of these problems when it comes to cheerleading, okay? So if you think you're a great cheerleader, yeah, I am 20 times better. I will brag before before I get off here. I'll put any of your cheerleaders up against this nigga here. Oh, I'll do them. Motions, performance, what? You can give me shit. My motions is still tight. You give me a whole routine, bitch. I get it. I do it better than any of your other cheerleaders out there, especially male ones. Your male cheerleaders ain't got shit on me. I'll tell you that now. You ain't ready. I still see him. Hey, me and my wife watched cheerleading competitions from like the 70s to now. Oh my God. Okay, the things that they did back then that they was like, y'all can't do that shit no more. Don't do that. That's dangerous. That back then they ain't give no fucks. The shit was anything went back then. Then eventually they was like, okay, high schoolers can't do this no more. This is illegal. We gonna make this illegal. Don't do these no more. Also, y'all gonna have to make sure people get caught if you're gonna go 3 tiers up. Elementary, y'all only doing thigh stands. High school, y'all can do 1 tier, and then fucking college, I guess they can go 2 or 3 tiers or whatever. No flipping over the head in elementary. In high school, you can probably do basket tosses and such, and then flippings in there. But in college, whew, I was on a college squad for 5 years, and was it? Oh, was it 3? Oh yeah, it was college squad for 3 years, which was, competition is high in college, and to see these routines now, oh my goodness, the technicality, the outfits. I still got my cheerleading outfits, but the outfits, oh, amazing. Fucking, I wish I can be there at that. With if I would have stuck with it, that'd have been me. I'd have been coaching shit like that, and we would have, it'd be some shit. It'd be a good time. I'm glad that the sun is starting to cascade over. I think that's the right word. But yes, I miss my cheerleading days. But if you think you got a good toe touch, nigga, come see me. Come see me. Also, if you think you need to work on your toe touch, come see me. I'll help out. I'll definitely help out. That's probably a thing I could do. A new job that I could do. I can probably go teach tumbling and cheerleading, work on people's motions and really getting everything tight. It's really good. It was no jokes aside. All jokes aside, or however the fucking phrase is. It was really good. Ask about me. Ask about me. I was a tumbler. Tumbler. I was a tumbler. Tumbler. Nigga, ask about me. Nigga, ask about me. Yeah. So, yeah, if you really interested in some really technical shit, man, check out that fucking championship cheerleading. That shit is, it is amazing. It is some really good shit. Nowadays, man, I wonder what Anthony AJ doing. I wonder how he doing. AJ was he was my choreographer in college. Shout out to AJ. What's happening, man? He is still doing his thing with and I wonder how he's doing, because he's in California as well. I need to hit him up, but he is doing his thing, and he mixes like New Orleans bounce with like modern hip hop and such. And he Dawn from Danity Kane, Dawn Richards. He is her choreographer. So yeah, and he's stuck with what he's known for the longest. And I remember the reason I bring this up because we used to both make mashups of music and shit together that we can go dance battle to. And like it was just like there was the same mashups as you would hear on cheerleading competitions. He would make those type of mashups, and it was fun. We'd put a whole bunch of songs together, and we'd be like, "Oh, nigga, this would be nice if I came in like this, bow, bow, and then bow, 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 and then drop down into a windmill or some shit, air flares, boom, fucking 1990 that bitch, yeah, top rock on these hoes. They wasn't ready. Oh man, we had so many ideas. It's just, I ain't got the knees for it nowadays. And if I top rock, nigga, it would just be a top, and then I would rock my ass to the floor, and then that was it. I wouldn't be able to get up. Be able to turtle that bit, bop, 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 and then spin myself on one hand, and then boom, spin it like that, bang, and then, yeah, have a little towel down so I can spin. Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. There's those things that just molded from one thing to the next. Like cheerleading brought me into dance once I got to college, and then dance brought me back to cheerleading, and then I got a scholarship for cheerleading. But then I was the only black cheerleader on the southeastern squad, and it was like, no, this makes our pictures look weird. So they kicked me off that weekend. I was only a cheerleader and had a scholarship for like 3 weeks, and then it was like, nah, you're a hazard to the team. I was like, cause I'm a nigga, and it was like, we didn't say that, Kyle. And I was like, I know, but it was kind of like that. I had to get real niggerish on them for, shit that I don't want to speak about right now because I don't care about it anymore. But oh boy, it wasn't a big scholarship, but nigga, the only black nigga on a all white fucking cheerleading squad. I told you I was good, man. I got a scholarship for that shit. And it was like, you make our squad look weird. But also, you do better than the boys that's on this squad. And we can't have this. This is all nothing but the lily whites. And you're like a little pepper in our salt shaker. Yeah. It's crazy. I went to cheer camp. Went to cheer camp that Friday. And I was fired. Was it Friday? What was there for? How long was there for? Went to cheer camp probably during the middle of the week. And I was off the team by Sunday. It was like, we need you to give us our shit back. I was like, what shit? Bitch, y'all ain't give me nothing. Y'all ain't getting a goddamn thing back. And I still use that bag to this day. I don't have a cheerleading shoe. A cheerleading shoe? You ever seen a cheerleading shoe? Any of y'all know what a cheerleading shoe is? A cheerleading shoe. It's for cheerleading. It's like, you know how rock climbers got shoes? This is the knowledge that I have. It's like, Kyle, why you know this shit? Because I did this. But a cheerleading shoe. Yeah, the cheerleading shoes are very light. Very lightweight. And they come with little finger grooves inside of them. But it's a very supportive shoe. So you don't roll your ankles because, you're jumping around a lot. But it's kind of like, you remember the Reeboks, the Reebok Soldiers? Soldier Classics, they still sell Soldiers. Oh, I want me a pair of Reebok Classics. But yeah, and some of them are like that, depending on where you get your cheerleading shoes from. And most of the female cheerleading shoes, they all have this little finger groove in the back for when you do partner stunt. And they're formed to fit kind of like a Nerf Vortex. Remember Vortex with the whistles? Remember, you fucking throw that bitch in. They fit like that in the palm of your hand. It's a really, really nice, well-made shoe for that. So, and it seems like the family is up. So this has been my time. I definitely had a fun time talking to you guys about my cheerleading background. Good times. If you are a cheerleader out there and you do, keep it the fuck up, man. Keep it up. It's a new unique trait to have, to be able to do shit like that. And especially be good at it. But if you do want to challenge me at toe touch, just let me know. This is not a game. I will squash you. You can go to the tumble track or whatever. We can meet out in the field somewhere. I will out toe touch anybody out there. Hands down. Bring it. I'm going to start stretching as soon as I get off here. I'm going to start, bring it. You ain't got nothing on me. This 40-year-old bones will get up there. Oh, I ain't lost it. Not at all. I'll let you know. But yeah, man. This has been good. I finally got to get some things out, let y'all know, man, what it is, what it do, how you feel, where you gonna be, what you doing with life. You still got to keep going. There's no reason to stop. So I'm gonna always preach that. That's something that I'm always gonna talk about, man. Just keep it up. Even though if it don't look good from the outside looking in or the inside looking out, man, it doesn't matter. Eventually, it's gonna get somewhere because there's a message behind everything. You just got to dig deep to find it. That's all. I feel like Mr. Rogers right now. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? Just tell me a joke. Carolina Chasing the Dream. I've been your host, the Maniacal Menace Cosman. Say the whole thing like a pimp named Slickback. And until next time, keep dreaming, jokers.